channel. I'm Barbara Jennings, and in this channel we're talking about everything that there is to know about Fredericksburg. My channel is called Living in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the market crash. Is there really going to be a crash? What's going on with the forbearance, the deferment, the new construction, the housing inventory, multiple offers, everything that all of you guys have already heard about, and we're going to be talking about it today in this video. So stay tuned to the end, and remember as always to smash that like button if you like the information so we can get it out to more people. On my channel, I talk everything that there is to know about living in Fredericksburg, the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that you possibly would like to know. And I even do driving tours. Some people call them vlog tours, where I go around through the neighborhood and I talk about all the different communities and the style of homes, how old they are, and all that kind of good stuff. And you know, if you're thinking about moving and relocating here to the Fredericksburg area, remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, reach out however you would like, because we're getting people that are moving and relocating here all the time, and we absolutely love it. So whomever you're bringing along, remember, tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you too get notified of all these different videos that we're putting out, because every week we're putting out 2 videos about all kinds of different topics. So if there's something that we haven't covered and you would like to know more about it, just comment below and let us know, and we'll get that on the schedule and get it out to you guys. So as always, we're talking about the market crash today, and you know what's different about 2022, and you know, are we in a bubble? Are we going to have a crash? What's going on? You know, the first thing as a real estate professional I look for is the signs, the red flags, just little things here and there. Like people say, oh my goodness, the market crashed overnight. No, it didn't crash overnight, and it didn't explode to the hot market that we've seen for the last 3 years either. It's ticked up time after time, year after year, month after month. So because of the inventory has been low. But what's different right now as opposed to back in 2008, you know, when we had all those short sales and all the foreclosures and those types of things, what's different right now is several different points, and we're going to start out first with the low inventory. So I'm sure if you are a buyer and you've been looking for a home and you call somebody and they're like, sorry, that one's already gone. Pretty much by the time they've gotten on the market lately, you know, they're gone. There's multiple offers, over list price, waiving all kinds of contingencies and all kinds of crazy stuff that we've never seen in this market before. But there has been a shift. So good news to you guys. As buyers, there is a shift in the market. And what I mean by a shift in the market is, one, that the pricing, depending upon what location, because every location and neighborhood has always been different, and some are still ticking up a little bit, and they're still receiving multiple offers. Those would be some of the more high in demand communities. But overall, you know, we've seen the pricing start to shift down a little bit because the interest rates have creeped up. You know, for the last 3 years, we've been like really spoiled rotten with interest rates below 3% or hovering right at a little bit above 3%. And just 60 days ago, this is what I'm talking about, these little shifts. The interest rate went up. You know, it was at 4%. And then people were like, oh my goodness, 4%. Well, now it's a little over 5%. The feds are meeting this week and they're going to raise the interest rates again. And so we might be close to 6% by the time you're watching this video. And then they're going to be raising the interest rates probably another 4 or 5 times. So by the end of this year, if you're a buyer and you're looking, you know, to wait till the market crashes, or you're like, if you have to buy, you know, go ahead, lock that rate in, find a house, lock that rate in, you know, and get yourself moved sooner rather than later. The other thing is that as this shift happens and there'll be a slight price decreases, the supply and the demand, you know, the buyers that are out there, a lot of people just don't qualify anymore. I personally have worked with some people, and you know, they just got bought out by the market. You know, it just ticked up so high that they just couldn't compete, and they just didn't qualify anymore, or they just weren't willing to pay the price that the sellers were asking, you know, at that time. So good news is there is a shift. The interest rates, they are climbing. However, the pricing of some of the homes in certain areas are starting to tick down. So we'll keep an eye on those properties for you guys. And then the other thing is new construction. You know, that is another one of those soft little red flags, because new construction, that's what everybody was going for, you know, months ago, 6, 7, 8 months ago, because that's how long, once you sold your house, maybe you moved into a rental, you put a contract in on a new construction property. Well, guess what? Your interest rate back then was 2 or 3%, and we're seeing fallouts. What I mean by a fallout is we're getting emails from builders, all the different types of builders, that they're quick move-ins where there weren't quick move-ins before, is because the buyer's financing has fallen out. They no longer qualify for that particular home, and now they're going to be looking for a resale at a lower price because the interest rate's higher, so they can't afford as much house as they once did 6, 7, 8 months ago. So lots and lots of things to talk about. We're also talking about inflation today. So, you know, there's gas prices, there's food pricing, there's interest rates. So, you know, some of these outside influences, things that are happening, you know, the war, we've always had war, but this time it's just impacted us a little bit differently. The inflation, and you guys already know all the stuff and the buzz that's going around in the market. I don't need to tell you about all those details, but what I am here to tell you is that if you're looking to buy a home, reach out and let us know what area you're looking for. We also know that there are some short sales that will be coming onto the market. Yes, short sales, they will be coming back. I've heard of just a couple of agents recently that they're talking with homeowners, because the moratorium way back when the pandemic started, the moratorium ended in 2021. So in January, the mortgage companies are reaching back out to these people, and they're either going to send them a letter and tell them, hey, we're starting the foreclosure proceedings, or they're given a sale date. So these sellers are actually, because the market has started to shift a little bit, and they possibly have not made payments for 2 years. So one would think, how could possibly have short sales in the market when the market's still good? Well, a lot of people don't understand all the fees. So you take what your mortgage payment was, and then couple that by 2 years, because maybe somebody hasn't made a payment, you know, $50,000+, all the interest rates and interest payments, the money's accumulated to reinstate that loan, just all these different fees, they add up. So, you know, before maybe they could have made $100,000 or $50,000. Now that has been eaten up by them not being able to make their mortgage payment. So that's what I mean when I say that there are short sales that will be coming on the market. And then we will also be seeing foreclosures. As much as we want to say that we don't want to see that happen again, it is coming, folks. So the pricing will start to go down. You will be paying a higher interest rate, but at the end of the day, you will find a home that's best suited for you, your family, or whomever you're bringing along. And as always, remember to subscribe to my videos and click the little bell so you get notified every time that I put new videos out, because we have people that are reaching out days, nights, weekends, all the time, that are moving and relocating here to the Virginia area. And when I say the greater Fredericksburg area, I'm talking Northern Virginia, Fairfax, Prince William County, Spotsylvania, Stafford, all the way down to Culpeper, Orange County, everywhere in between. And if that's you, if you're thinking about moving, remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, reach out however you would like. Days, nights, weekends, we've got your back when you're moving here to the greater Fredericksburg area. We also have discovery tours if you're a little bit further out, maybe 6 months out. And we can get that in your hands. Just let us know what area that you're looking to discover about. And that's exactly what it is. It's a self-guided discovery tour that we have made just for you for that particular area, and we'll give you some hot spots to check out, all the way from like local restaurants to certain neighborhoods, and you guys will just have a ball going around. And then, hey, for some of you guys, you're coming a little bit sooner, we're going to connect by a Zoom call, and so I can see you, you can see me, we can talk about all of your wants, needs for a house, your time frame, all that good stuff. And if you don't have a lender, we can have our lender jump on board with us. Or even if you already have a lender, it's always great to have a local lender nearby in your back pocket that knows the market and can help you navigate everything that there is in this area. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll see you next time.